Good morning. Happy Wednesday. And before I forget, let's say the pledge. Let's stand up. Put your hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. It's raining right now at my house, and so I'm stuck inside. But that's okay. Should we sing Rain, Rain, Go Away? Maybe that'd make it stop raining. Rain, rain, go away. Come again some other day. Preschoolers want to play. Rain, rain, go away. Now I'm going to sing it. Miss Jen wants to play. Are you ready? Rain, rain, go away. Come again some other day. Miss Jen wants to play. Rain, rain, go away. Well, maybe it'll go away, but for right now, me and you can have some fun. Does that sound good? I'd like to tell you the letter today. It is a ping. It's the letter T. What does T say? T, T, T. You remember what a baby T looks like? Big T's easy. It's just a line with a hat on top. Baby T is easy too. It's just a line with a belt. That's kind of a funky T I made, but that's okay. And they both say T, T, T. Today we're going to work on a reading packet where you're going to have to read some words using your knowledge of what letters say. Because sometimes you can read a word by only knowing the first letter. And you know pretty much all of your sounds by now. So if you do a little bit of guessing and a little bit of sounding out, you'll be able to read these words. So I'm super excited about that. But we're not going to do that yet. But I do want to ask you about this. How's your number book coming along? How far are you? Now remember, it goes all the way to 30. And don't forget, if you finish this whole book by the end of school, you get a trophy. A real life trophy. Then you can show everybody, look, I'm so smart, I got a trophy. I worked so hard, I got a trophy. Trophies are fun to have. All you have to do is finish your number book and you get a trophy. So you let me know when you finish that. I haven't heard from any of y'all about when we started them. Some of you had already gotten to like number 5 and number 6. So I'm very curious to see how far you've gotten, and I'm excited. So I can't wait to see who gets it first. Before we do anything else, we've been talking about insects a lot here lately because right now is a great time to see different types of insects. And especially if you're stuck at home a bunch, you go into your yard, even if you live in the city, you can always find insects. It's like you have a teeny tiny miniature zoo right out your door. You just have to look for them. And there's so many different cool insects too. And they all have some pretty important jobs. So I have a little book, and it's not a very long book. This isn't our story book. This is just kind of a talking about bugs book that you, excuse me, I have the hiccups, that you can probably figure out what it's saying. The name of the book is What Do Insects Do? Let's see what they say. What do insects do? Who is that? That's a honeybee. I love honeybees. They're so awesome. They jump. Do you know who that guy is? That's a grasshopper. They jump really high. This one says they fly. Look at that little guy. Some type of fly maybe? Or I don't know who that is. I think it's a type of fly. They eat. That grasshopper's eating some grass. Hopping and hopping. What's this guy doing? The praying mantis. Do you think he's spying into that puddle? No, they drink. Isn't that cute? That's how they drink. This one's kind of weird. Look at what he's doing with his mouth. What does it look like he's doing? It looks like he's eating. It says they cut. That's a leaf cutter ant. And they cut those leaves and they bring them back to the big ant house. They carry, look at these ants, found them oh my goodness, a caterpillar. And they're taking it to all the babies at home. They said, oh, we got a big old steak tonight. They fight like the angry ladybug, except these are beetles, which a ladybug is a beetle too, but these are different types of beetles. Look at their armor. They're like warrior beetles. Aren't they cool? It looks like jewels. It's so shiny and beautiful. They bite. Who's that? That's Mr. Mosquito. He's a little bit annoying and he makes us itch, but he's just eating. He's got to eat. Mosquito's got to eat. I have to eat. You have to eat. He just likes to eat blood. It's like a milkshake for him. He says, They build. I love to find ant houses and I like to get really, really close. And I'm super careful because I don't want to mess up their house. They worked really hard doing that. But I like to watch them come in and go out and come in and go out. And the things that they bring is really cool. But the fact that they build their own houses and they're so tiny, I think that's super cool. They hide. Do you see an insect there? He looks just like the leaf, doesn't he? That's pretty cool. That's another type of grasshopper. If you look really closely, you can see his grasshopper head and his grasshopper back legs, but he looks just like that leaf. He's camouflaged. Insects look at you. Look at his pretty red eyes. And look at his little grippers on his legs. Insects are so cool. I really like to look at them. So if you ever catch one, you can put it in a jar or something to where you can really study it, but always make sure to let him go back where you found him so he can continue doing what insects do. And bees, of course, have a very important job, don't they? They pollinate the flowers and they pollinate fruit and things grow because of all the work the bees do. And they make honey, which is delicious. So I just thought that was a good book since we've been talking about insects a lot. I don't quite want to get our reading thing out yet. So can we sing a song real fast? Let's sing our new America song that we're getting ready to sing for Memorial Day. Do you remember it? This land is your land. Let's practice that one. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me a golden skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. It's fun to sing like that. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's serious. But that's a good song to be serious about because it talks about how cool our country is and all the different things that you can discover and go see. It's a really fun thing to do. And when you get older, you need to travel and go see it all. And maybe your family already does some traveling and seeing it all. It's really fun. Let's go ahead and read our storybook. Last time Gunnar said, Miss Jen, you didn't read a story when we had our Zoom class. And he really wanted a story. So I'm making sure to do a story today. And Gunnar, I like that you like the stories. This is called Come Along Daisy. And we've read a bunch of stories about Daisy before. We all like Daisy. She's very cute. And she often gets up to not really trouble, but she gets into adventures that leave her kind of in a pickle. When you're in a pickle, it means like uh-oh, things are kind of going bad. That means you're in a pickle, which is a funny thing to say because you're not really inside a pickle. That would be very sour, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's see what Daisy's up to. You must stay close, Daisy, said Mama Duck. I'll try, said Daisy. But Daisy didn't. Come along, Daisy, called Mama Duck. She's looking at a friend. But Daisy was watching the fish. I wish I could stick my head in like that and look at fish. Come along, Daisy, shouted Mama Duck again. But Daisy was far away, chasing dragonflies. She's not listening to Mama, is she? Come here, Daisy, shouted Mama Duck. But Daisy was bouncing on the lily pads. Bouncy, 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 bong, bong. That would be fun, too. Plop, went a frog. Quack, said Daisy. Ribbit, said the frog. Bong, plop, boing, plop, boing, plop, splash. Look, they all jumped. Boing, plop, boing, plop, boing, plop. Splash. Froggy said, I gotta go. Quack, said Daisy, but the frog had gone. Mama, called Daisy, but Mama Duck had gone. Daisy was all alone. Something big stirred underneath her. Daisy shivered. She shivered. See, can you do that? You gotta shake. She's scared. That's a great big fish under there. She scrambled up onto the riverbank. Then something screeched in the sky above. Who is that? That looks like Mr. Hawk, doesn't it? So Daisy hid in the reeds. If only Mama Duck were there. Something was rustling along the riverbank. Daisy could hear it getting closer. Do you know what rustling sounds like? Like paper rustling or like leaves rustling. It got closer and closer and closer. It was Mama. Daisy, come along, she said. And Daisy did. Look at her. She said, feet don't fail me now. And even though Daisy played with the butterflies, she stayed very close to Mama Duck. I'm glad she did. That silly goose. She's being silly, isn't she? She needed to stay with Mama, huh? Sometimes when we want to have adventures, we want to run away and like just go do our adventures, but we always have to let one of our adults say, I'm gonna be right here. Or if Mama tells us to be right here, we got to stay there, because you know what, mamas and daddies do a really good job of protecting us, don't they? So we have to make sure that we stay by them, because they love us and they want to protect us. And sometimes you want to go do your adventures, but you also need somebody to watch out for you and make sure you're safe, huh? So Daisy learned that lesson. Alrighty, are you ready? There is a reading kindergarten worksheet that we're going to do together. And it looks like this. It says reading on it, and it's front and back. And if you are one of our friends that didn't get this packet, I'm going to hold the front side here so Mama or Daddy can take a picture of it and press print. And here's the second side. There you go. Okay, so you're going to need this and a pencil and some colored pencils. And that's pretty much it. So if you want to hit pause and go get it, you can, okay? Be back. Okay. What's the first thing we do on our kindergarten worksheet? We write our name. I forgot to put mine on my thing here. Hold on. Since I have to hold mine up, I need to put it on the clipboard so you can see it good. So we write our name up top. Make sure we do it in our best kindergarten handwriting. I wrote my name, Jen. Okay, now, this is hard. guess what? You are smart. So smart is better than hard. So you're going to be able to do this. But we're going to do them one at a time. It says to circle the right answers. But look, on this side are the words. And over here, you have to pick which one it says. Now look at this word. It starts with our letter of the day. T, t, t. That word is a T word. And maybe we can't read the rest yet. But look at these two things. You can tell what that is. That's a map. You might have to guess on this one. That's a top. If this is a T word, is it map or top? You're right. It's a top. You see how easy this is? You just read with your reading eyes because you're smart. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, this one's a P. What does P say? P. Now here's a cat. And here's a pot. Is it cat or pot? Pot. Nice job. Oh my goodness. You are doing so good. Okay. Now this one's kind of weird because you may have never seen this before unless you're a big camper. It's a C word and C says k. Now this is a nest. And this is called a cot. Cot. So is this word cot or nest? That's right. It's cot. Good job. You are doing so good on this. Okay, look at this one. Our first letter is a H. H says ha. Is it? Oh, wait. They're trying to trick us. Is it hat or hop? Oh no, they both start with the letter H. We're going to have to look at this word again because they both could be the answer. Okay, let's go to the second letter. Remember what O says? Octopus in the office. So, So this says hop. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's see if they're going to try and trick us again on this one. Okay, that's a pen and a mop. I know, that's too easy. Okay, now flip it on the back side. Y'all are doing so good. You are reading. Okay, look at this one. R. It's an R sound. We have another top and a rug. Rug and top. Oh, it is rug. Nice job. Okay, take a look at this one. B. Okay, we have a B sounding word. And you might be able to read that whole word, which is fantastic. But I'm going to do some guessing first. Is it bug or flag? It's a bug. That's our little friend we've been talking about. Okay, look at this one. J. Is it pan or jug? Jug. Like a jug of milk or a jug of syrup. Okay, we got two more. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Here's a C. What does C say? K. Is it cup or is it shell? Oh, that one's so easy. It's a cup. Okay, here we go. Our last one, it's another C sound. K. Is it bib, like a baby wears? Or cut? It's cut. Oops, I circled the word. Circle the picture, Miss Jen. Goodness gracious. You just did a kindergarten worksheet all by yourself. You read those words. Nice job. And you want the good news or the bad news? The bad news is there is no bad news. You want the good news? I told you to get your colored pencils out because I want you to make this look like a super fancy kindergarten worksheet. All the things that we circled, I want you to go back and color them the best you can. Don't color the ones you didn't circle though. Only color the word that we circled because it matches the word over here. You think you can do that? Do the front and the back as soon as we're done. I would be very impressed if you could do that because that's some good coloring practice. And we want to make sure our finger muscles are nice and strong. All righty. Well, I'm going to let you go because I know you need to color. And I also would love for you to work on your number book a little bit because that's super important. That's really good for our math brains. Sound like a plan? Okay. Well, let's sing our last song. Are you ready? I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I love you. And guess what? I think our go away rain song is working because the rain is starting to go away. And the rain, remember, the rain's good. The plants need it, but sometimes Miss Jen wants to go out and play. But I love you very, very much. My hiccups are coming back again. And so I will see you on Friday for our Zoom class, okay? I love you to pieces. You be good, okay?